our IT team, we are operating under a limited budget, limited number of resources. So it's a very difficult line for us to walk. There are a lot of things we'd love to do if we could, but we
those are
so much money to go around. Yeah,
those are the trade-offs that I talk about. So,
right.
in instance, the board of trustees says, Ian, elevate your cybersecurity posture. Make sure that we feel more secure, while at the same time you need to adhere to all these compliant requirements by virtue of being a public company. Where do you even start? Is it do you start with here's my budget and how much security can I cram in there, or is it what am I trying to secure and let's see what I can afford to do?
Yeah.
Trade-offs.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, it's a little bit of both, right? So we did our best to sort of survey the landscape. As I joke, I mean, like every other CIO, I probably get 400 cybersecurity emails a day and invitations to cybersecurity conferences, and it is. It becomes overwhelming, and I don't have the resources internally to, with the expertise in the cybersecurity space to really help, separate the wheat from the chaff. So, that's kind of when we turn to an organization like 3Quotes, because they're out there in the market. They have done other, similar kinds of searches for other organizations. Even larger organizations than ours. So they know the landscape, they know the players. And, I think equally important from our perspective is they know the market. I mean, it is also difficult. Like, not only can I not necessarily, really sort of sort out, what is the best technology for us, trying to make sure that I also figure out, am I paying the right amount for that technology? I mean, I go to market for these sort of things once every 3 years or so, or 4 years. I can run an RFP, but do I know that I'm really paying, I'm getting the best possible price for that and getting the right value for that equation? So those are the two sides, right? That the market side and the technical side, and those are areas where we've turned to 3Quotes to help provide that assistance for us.
In this case, Matt, do organizations come to 3Quotes knowing what it is that they want or need, or do they come to you, to your organization with, here's what we're trying to achieve, what do you see out there? What type of processes do you run?
It can come in both facets, Effie. We had some clients come to us and say, we have no idea where to start. Please help us. Here's roughly what we're trying to achieve. Here's our current state. Here's our future state. And what we'll do is bring in our subject matter experts and our CTOs here in North America to assist clients with building out what those requirements should be. But what we also do is, as Ian said, go to market and find the right partners to bring to the table. For example, for a company of FCR size, we wouldn't bring a Dell SecureWorks or an HCL to the table, because it's just overkill for what they were looking to do. So essentially, at the end of the day, it's our technical resources working with our clients to determine what those requirements are, and then we align them with our partner network.
That makes sense. Thank you. Ian, you talked about